Alright. What's good? um, I'm gonna basically explain what's um, like first person point of view of going through a motorcycle accident. I might just have the video playing and have me in this the corner of the video, so you can kind of see me talk, because I feel like it's gonna be a very boring clip. So, there's the bike right there, and basically you can watch the video if you haven't seen it yet. I'm just gonna replay it. I'm probably gonna put myself in the corner and just explain everything. So I'm gonna try to make this one full clip, but I'm probably gonna cut it and make it because I didn't plan it out. I'm just going straight and talking about it. So probably should have planned it out, but whatever. I got too comfortable with my bike and I was being stupid on the highway and I got a speed wobble. Wasn't going that fast. I think I was going 70, 74 whenever I got the speed wobble. Try to give it a little gas, but it happened so fast. It was just within 2 or 3 seconds. It was just super quick. I felt the speed wobble. I was like, fuck, fuck, fuck. And then all I remember is just getting up off the ground and picking up my bike. And it just happened so fast. I guess naturally, as the speed wobble was going on, I was giving it more gas. And by the time I actually fell off, I was going 88, 89 miles an hour. And I wasn't wearing any protective gear besides my helmet. And honestly, my helmet did save my life. Truly, here. You know what? Let me grab it real quick. Yeah. So I'm probably just gonna zoom out and show my helmet real quick. But this is my helmet right here. That's the first thing that hit the ground, right there. I'm not sure if it's focusing or not. Try to get the focus. Right there. That's the first thing that hit the ground, and it truly did save my life. This is a really thick plastic, and if it was not for my helmet, I would not be here today. And it's crazy to think that it's just crazy. There's the back. How do I get the focus? Let's see. There we go. Okay, yeah. So there's my helmet. As you see, my visor broke off actually, but okay, it truly did save my life. Basically, got the speed wobble, fell off, picked up my bike, and I'm not the type of person to freak out over really stressful situations and stuff. So I kind of didn't freak out about it. At the moment, I was really pissed about my bike, and I was just like, "Damn, dude, my bike's fucked." And it's actually totaled. I went to a dealership today yesterday and did an estimate, whatever, and I'll make another video about that. But accident happened. Luckily, really nice man stopped and was like, "Are you okay?" Apparently, another guy in the video stopped as well, a Hispanic guy. He was in the back. I never even saw him, honestly. I don't remember him stopping. But the nice old man really stopped. Probably wasn't old. It's really rude, but he stopped by and he's just saying everything okay, checked up on me, and at first I was more pissed and more scared that my parents would kill me, that I wrecked my motorcycle. So I was like, you know what? Well, let me just ride it home. I could not ride it home. My steering is absolutely fucked. I don't know. It looks like can you see my handlebars? It looks like they're bent, but my wheel is facing straight. That's how fucked up my bike is. I'll explain in another video. But the guy who stopped, the old guy, or not old, but anyways, when he stopped, he was like, "Yeah, you flipped your motorcycle," and I thought because the engine and stuff is completely fine. The engine never touched the ground, so I thought the bike had flipped vertically, but it flipped horizontally, in a way. My wheels, it was hit the wheels, flip, hit the wheels again, flip, hit the wheels again. So the top part never touched the ground. So really lucky then. But I flipped with the bike, and the guy was like, "Yeah, you flipped about 3 or 4 times." I don't remember any of that, but whenever I stood up, picked up my bike, I was missing my left shoe. It had flown off and went 20 feet farther. Picked that up, picked my visor up. My visor broke off once it hit the ground, when my helmet hit the ground. Never found my mic from my GoPro, because my GoPro actually broke off my helmet. I had my GoPro attached right here to my helmet, and it actually broke off. Even the sticky part broke off my helmet. So yeah, it's crazy. So I turned it on actually. I shifted down from 6th gear, went to first and put it in neutral and turned it on. Engine still runs perfectly fine, just the steering and frame is fucked. Pulled out my phone. My phone actually shattered. I had to go buy a new phone because it actually just broke. Like I landed on it. It was in my right pocket, and I landed on it, and it just shattered completely and broke. And it wouldn't even turn on. Like I hit my home button, and the home button wouldn't press. The phone was just screwed. So then after that, I was like, hey, let's go sit by my car. So sat by his car, kind of somewhat in the shade because really bright and hot. Called my dad off his phone. Told my dad what happened, and told my dad to come. I was about like 15 to 20 minutes away from my house where the accident happened, and I knew it might take a while till my dad come. I didn't want to call an ambulance. I did not call an ambulance. Did not call the police. Anyone, because I know if an ambulance were to show up, it'd be about $2,000 to $3,000 just for the ambulance ride, and then still my dad had to come pick up my bike from the highway and take it home. So I was like, let's not call the ambulance. So I called my dad. Tell him to pick me up, take me to the ER. After about 5 minutes of waiting, I was like, I'm really thirsty. Let me get some water. Probably not a good idea to drink water after the accident and bleeding and everything, but I asked the guy to give him some water. Luckily, the accident happened right in front of a UTMB, and I'm not sure if where y'all live there is a UTMB, but in like Houston, or Texas, I guess, I'm not sure. There's a UTMB. It's basically like I don't know what it is honestly, but it's something involved with like medical stuff. So I asked the guy to give me some water, and he walked over there across the highway. It was like, can I get some water? I don't know. He went inside, did something. It took a while, and in that meantime, while he was there, I was still waiting on the side of the road. Asked the little kid, the guy's son, to take off my shirt because it was bleeding really badly, and it started sticking to my skin, and it hurt a lot. So took off my shirt. While I was standing, one of my friends' mom and dad saw me, and they pulled over to stop to make sure I was okay. He was like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of just bleeding like crazy, but he recommended me going to the UTMB because they're like medical, and they could probably help out in the meantime when my dad's coming. So I was like, yeah, sure, smart idea. So got up, walked across the highway, limped into the UTMB, and I was like, hey, by the way, I just got into an accident, and there was like blood everywhere, and I was like, hey, can y'all like help me out or something? And they said if an accident happened within 24 hours, they can't do anything about it. So I was like, damn, what do I do? And they're like, go to the emergency room, call an ambulance. I'm like, well, my parents are on the way, so I'm just gonna go back outside, I guess. And I was like, okay, bye. I kind of like waved and like just limped back right outside with the bloody everything. Later, I found out apparently it's illegal to like say no to help someone if it's like in really bad medical shape. I don't know, but so walked back outside, and when I walked outside, my parents were already there. They had pulled over to the side of the road, and my dad was like freaking out like of my bike and trying to get it into the truck so we can go. And then my mom was just sitting there crying. She was just sitting there crying, bawling her eyes out, and like I felt really bad, but I was like, stop crying. I'm not crying. It hurts. Let's go. So then crossed the street, got my motorcycle, tried to cross the street again, and like people are being really rude and weren't stopping, and like I waited for like 3 or 4 cars to pass, and eventually no one was stopping. So I was like, you know what, I'm in a fuck ton of pain. I just walked in the street. I was like, either hit me or stop. And the guy obviously stopped. He was like freaking out. He saw all the blood everywhere, and he stopped. We got the motorcycle across the street. We didn't have like a trailer or anything, so we got like 3 or 4 guys to pick up the motorcycle, and we just kind of like tossed it in the back of the truck and like leaned it over because it wouldn't fit. So kind of like laid it in the truck, and then my dad got some ropes and tied it down. So I basically got in my dad's truck and went to the hospital from there. And the second I walked in from the hospital, they were like, trauma. At first, no one was at the front desk, and they were like ringing a bell for emergency help or whatever. I rang the little bell. No one came to the front desk, and then a nurse walked down the hall, and she saw me in like the lobby waiting, and she was like, trauma alert, and she like said in the walkie-talkie, and like 10 nurses came out and like got me, and then we went straight to like medical help. They put a little thing around my neck, got me in all my medical stuff, cut my pants off because my knee was really fucked, and then my ankle too. Started cleaning me off, and they were like, we have to scrub inside of your back. All the mud and rocks and everything is still there on the dirt. So basically, they said you have 2 options. Either take painkillers so you don't feel anything, or give you some contrast where they like inject in you, and you won't remember anything at all. You'll just like be knocked out. You'll still be conscious, like you can still like talk and stuff, but you won't be like, you'll be like mumbling, and you might drool or whatnot. And I was just like, whatever's the least pain that I'll feel, go that way. Let's go that route. And they were like, all right, fine, we'll go with the contrast. I was very, very thirsty. I had to get water. Like I was just like, I need water, I need water, I need water. Basically, this thing, you can't drink water if we're gonna do this to you, because you're gonna start throwing up and feel really like crappy. So I was like, fine, whatever. After like 20-30 minutes, I asked this one nurse to get me water, and she did. Probably not a smart idea, but she gave me some water. I drank it. After that, I had to wait 2 more hours until they can put the little contrast in me or whatever. I don't know what the hell it's called, but it's called something, because it was really not good for my body for like liquid to be in it. So wait another 1 or 2 hours. Eventually, they gave me the contrast, and they were like, say your address. And I was like, okay. And I said my address, and they keep saying it. I was like, why? And they said, once you stop talking and start mumbling, I'll know it hit you. And I was like, okay, it's weird. I was like, all right. Said my address. I said my address. And I think the 3rd time I said my address, it's the last time I remember. After that, I don't remember anything until I woke up. I was just like, out. The only thing I do remember though, when they were flipping me over and like to clean my back or something, I felt like I was in like Alice in the Wonderland, you know, like I felt like everything was like spinning, and it was weird. But it was like black, and I don't really remember exactly what was going on, but it's the only thing I remember. It's like turning around. But woke up after they scrubbed me, and so basically I just kind of sat there and waited for the drugs to somewhat wear off and go home. And I was like, it was weird because like my skin, I felt like it was shaking and like shivering, but it wasn't. And I couldn't talk straight. I was mumbling like crazy. My dad brought me some crackers. I was eating some crackers. A bunch of my friends came to visit me, friends and family, and kind of sat there, you know, talked to them. And after a while, they were, all right, you're good to go home. So got in the car and just went home. And I just passed, like, I don't remember the car ride home. I remember sitting down. I just fell asleep in the car. And then once we got home, I woke up in bed, ate a hamburger that my mom bought me, and then just passed out, went to bed. And then the next morning I woke up in like pain and misery and all that. I'm gonna explain how to heal road rash and all the stuff with road rash later on. Or I might make another video about my motorcycle, how it's going and what I'm gonna do with it and all that. So basically for now, that was my little accident spiel, like the first person point of view, there you go. And might have been a little boring. Not sure how I'm gonna edit it. That's that. I hope you enjoy this. Hopefully it's informational and kind of tell you what happens after the accident, you know? 'Cause you see all these YouTube videos and you're just like, man, I wonder what it's like. And like, honestly, even like to this day, I still don't believe that like I fell off my motorcycle going 90 miles an hour and could have died. It's weird. It's weird. But there's that. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm gonna upload more later on, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.